I'm purely talking about the near term and the long term. The near term, of course, is that Avenue Supermart is feeling the heat. And there are a variety of factors, whether it is quick commerce, whether it is intensity of competition, or the sheer expansion. What they've done in the apparel business is something which has not really demonstrated that kind of an agility, which is what their promise was and which is what the indication was. Now, there are two factors to look at it. One, what are the market forces and what are the disruptive forces? The market forces are something which could be cyclical and which everybody seems to be, feeling through. But are there any disruptive forces which are there? The disruptive forces in this case could be that the apparel business, which is the high margin business, is that getting challenged, and their entire proposition of Sasta Sundar Tikau, come in the D-Mart store and buy cheaper than anywhere else. I think that proposition, at least in metros, seems to be changing. The point I just want to bring out here is that I think to assume that in India everything will be quick and the Sasta Sundar model will change, I think would be foolish. Because in India, price and time, I think within that, price will always be priority. Also in quick commerce, everybody is fascinated with this quick commerce. My limited point is that, can quick commerce companies become big box retailers? The answer to that is no. Can D-Mart start a quick commerce service with the network they have? The answer to that is yes. So it may look very ugly to the eyes and the stock may not go anywhere. And everybody is saying, oh, rich valuation, slow down. It's a perfect combination for the stock to come down. But I've seen this happening in Trent. I've seen this happening in Titan. The valuations were always stretched. They come out and they innovate themselves because they understand the consumer much more than us. And I think to assume that, okay, quick commerce is going to change the way how business would be done outside metros, where you are paying for convenience, speed, avoiding traffic. India is a very price-sensitive market, and there is India which is beyond just 6 metros. And so quick commerce is very difficult to actually be implemented in a small town. That's where some of these big box retailers actually would, rule the entire, roost, so to speak. And I'll give you another classic example, which is that when retailing started coming to India, we thought the kirana wala and the fruit wala at the corner will go away. That has not happened. When e-commerce came to India, we thought retail will finish India, retail malls will finish in India. I don't think that is happening. Similarly, when quick commerce is coming to India, we think that the Parchun wala and the big box retailer will take a hit. I don't think so that will happen. So I think that is India for you, and that is the global experience. So the stock may not do anything well for next 2 quarters. But 2 years from now, 3 years from now, I think the growth will come back, and what is looking like a broken down business with expensive P multiple may suddenly look like a compounding business with reasonable valuations. That is my sense. I don't know when that will happen. I would like to archive my bite and maybe do this for future reference, but I'm very confident.